The mysterious oil-filled phone in Cyberpunk 2077 2.11 that was discovered recently looks like it wasn't a mystery after all. Now, at the end of this video, I am going to share the animations you get from the phone, but wait and hear what I have to say first before you even consider going and checking it out. So some of you may be aware, but many of you probably won't, that there is a phone in the middle of the oil fields in one of the shacks, and the information regarding the phone numbers that actually trigger this phone to do anything were data mined. Much like with FF06B5, when the new stuff was added after 2.0, and within a few days the puzzle was solved. Unfortunately, I think stealing some of the wind and some of the fun from people that had been spending the last 3 years poring over it, but that's my own personal opinion. But at least now we have some confirmation on this additional thing. And this one's actually quite interesting as well, because it could be detrimental to you if you go messing with it. So thank you to our chumbada Amateron in FF06V5 on Reddit for sharing this information with us. So Vatier, one of the CD Projekt Red community representatives on Discord, has recently made a post, it was about a day ago now, explaining what this discovery was. Not only does this stop people wasting their time, it also stops people potentially damaging the game. Vatier said, hey, some of you asked about our stance on data mining in light of recent findings, the mysterious phone, and even more mysterious phone number. It's actually numbers, but let me start by debunking the theories regarding the phone and the number. The truth is that they are not related to any puzzle, neither to FF06B5 nor to the ARG. It is also not a new puzzle on its own. You have found a tool designed for hollow core resetting whenever needed. Other than that, it doesn't do anything. Honest. I wish they put the honest with the exclamation mark at the end, because that almost is like a carrot on the stick. Honest is like, you know, honest inverted commas almost. But anyway, I'm pretty sure they're just like saying, look, honestly, that's all it is. They said, we tested the tool and using it should not have any adverse effects, but it is best used in relevant cases when advised by our tech support team. So I have a feeling somebody probably discovered this when they were advised by the tech support team. I don't think somebody stumbled over it and then they probably shared it. Look at this secret we've discovered, but that's by the by, and that's a supposition on my part, which I probably shouldn't do. But anyway, which is why we've decided not to put the number anywhere to be found, and why we appreciate that it hasn't been shared widely after getting data mined, unlike what happened with the Mackinac Demiurge and cutscene and all that. But anyway, further goes on to say, this brings me to the matter of data mining. Our legal stance on it is described in the end user license agreement. We do not consider it okay. First of all, as it was in the case of the mysterious phone number for the phone you found, it might uncover intentionally hidden tools that are not part of the story or any puzzle, but are useful in some specific contexts. Secondly, there's the stuff you're actually looking for in this group. Puzzles, mysteries, hidden messages. Whenever we put clues somewhere, we also think about how they should be found, obtained using the game mechanics. By definition, data mining the answers is not how the mystery should be solved, even if it wasn't against end user license agreements. That's why we really appreciate when people who data mine do not publish the answers they dug out and let people who want to resolve riddles have their fun. You gotta give things time to percolate, right? Lastly, there's the obvious stuff left among game files that wasn't supposed to be publicly visible, especially if it's part of something we plan to release later. Data mining, even when one is not looking for leaks, is like hunting for spoilers. It's going to be difficult to distinguish them from clues described earlier, so it might accidentally spoil the ending before all steps are ready. And that's what happened recently. He goes on to say this happened recently when part of the puzzle was published too soon to become reachable at a specific moment. And so many YouTubers jumped on the bandwagon sharing that data mined information, and it was the one thing I held off doing, costing me a lot of views, but at the end of the day, I didn't think it right to share information that had been data mined. I wanted to wait until it had been discovered in the game. I'm going to cover FF06B5 later when it's been properly solved with the steps involved, because right now people have practically solved it. I'm trying to avoid those videos and those spoilers and work with what's in the game only, because I don't like putting in information that I don't know where it came from. For example, the Itsumade bike, just being told what the code is and putting the code into that door, or randomly guessing, for me these defeat the purpose. The Highwayman requires some genuine sleuthing. And this, which you can probably guess, is why I'm only talking about this telephone discovery now, like a week later. Anyway, the answer had been data mined before people even had a chance to figure out the mystery. Anyway, I hope this sheds some light on why we ask for what we ask. We really appreciate everybody who honors our play not to share the data mined content. We're here to play together and have fun after all. And now I 100% agree with this. But anyway, that is what it is. And yeah, okay, glass houses, I'll admit it, I do things that are not exactly as intended, but I consider the stuff I do cheeky fun because all I'm doing is seeing where I can jump to. That's it. I'm not running scripts or digging into files. I'm not using no clip mods or flight mods to get where I get. I'm literally doing what Vattier says there and using the mechanics within the game, even if they are mechanics that might be overlooked or invisible ledges or things like that. I'm still using in-game mechanics. It's a little cheeky and all in good fun, I hope, and doesn't spoil anything. You know, if you want to get back and get Satori or Cocktail Stick, that's not really going to harm things in any kind of way, in my opinion. Maybe I've got a bit of a dual standard there, I don't know. But anyway, as promised at the start of the video, I'm going to share the animations because I've tested them out myself, and I didn't know this. I got some text messages that I previously got from other quests resent, so it did explain it, because you'll see the message that comes up falls in line with what Vattier is saying. So go ahead and watch this next bit, and you don't actually have to go testing it yourself and potentially messing with your game files. And if you've skipped the end and wondering why I'm not sharing the numbers, you probably should watch the rest of the video. Enjoy. I will see you in my next video. Over to you, Kevin. Hopefully that satisfies your curiosity. Not worth messing with your game for. So if you want to watch another video, go ahead and check one of these out, and I will see you there.